Let's talk about a different way to think about delegation. And what I want you to do is stop delegating to people. Now, delegation is a struggle for many leaders. And early on, if they haven't developed the delegation muscle, then you're likely going to end up becoming the burnt out player coach who spends much more time playing, doing the work, than coaching and developing others. But you have to delegate in order to scale your leadership and ultimately deliver the best results. Now, the problem with most delegation is that you delegate to people. Now, you might feel bad about throwing more work on their plate, and they feel like you dump all the crappy tasks onto them. The reality is that delegation has to happen as your responsibilities grow as a leader. But rather than delegate to people, try delegating with them. It might seem like a soft and fluffy concept, but this truly is a skill that will enable you to scale your leadership impact. So here are 5 steps to consider so that you can delegate with them and not to them. The first one is defining what the objective and the outcome is, like really clearly defining it. So many times when we delegate, whether with or to people, we delegate using shorthand. And for those of you that have been through one of our accelerated leader programs, you know the value of using bookend when you're delegating with people. So they can clearly eliminate all of the assumptions and really understand the ultimate desirable end product, whatever it is, using bookend. But step one is to define the outcome and the objective. And then the second step, when you're delegating with them, is to tell them why you think they're the best one for the job. It builds rapport, it builds confidence. And who doesn't like hearing the reasons why? You trust me. If you tell me why you're delegating something to me because you think I can do it, I'm probably more inclined to really take this across the finish line. So that's step two. Step three is to ask them if this is something that they're willing to take on. Catch their level of desire to really sink into this project. And of course, the more you know about them, the more you can engage in robust dialogue. So, step three, ask them if this is something that they're willing to take on. And let's say they have hesitation, some concerns. Well, that's step four. Your job is to activate their agency in making a choice. Your job is to coach the discomfort and the hesitation. Really seek to understand what it is that's causing the discomfort or hesitation. Maybe it's they're juggling too many things already. So you can help coach them on understanding their priorities. Well, what might we be able to bump the deadline on? Or who might we be able to shuffle work to so that you could take this on? But coach them through the discomfort so that they can see the pathways to getting this done rather than just be another big thing on their plate. This way, then you can engineer next steps. And once you've done that, then let's say they say yes, you delegate with them, you engineer this together, then engineer the accountability. Really get clear. Oftentimes you can do the first 4 steps, but if you don't engineer accountability the right way, then things can fall apart. The simplest form of delegation is to clarify, okay, so what is it that you'll do then? When will you do it by? And how will I know? What's the feedback mechanism? When are the touch points to notify me that this is complete? Delegating assertively and confidently can be tough for many leaders. To do it well, it really requires the right mindset and the right method. And doing it the right way is going to feel more like a partnership than something that you're piling onto people. So give it a try. Stop delegating to people and start delegating with them by using these 5 steps.